folks, how's it going? We're on a hunt today. No, I'm not hunting rabbits. I got a nice old site, and I'll show you. I brought the map along with me. It's on my phone. Out in the middle of the woods, nestled next to a little creek called Cold Creek. Oh yeah. Out in the middle of the woods, it's one of my favorite places. I always seem to do the best at those sites. And I probably got about a mile to walk in the woods here, so hopefully we don't get lost, and hopefully we can find it, and hopefully it's a good site, because Lord knows I've been searching for good sites for a while now, and I had to actually come to a different county. It's like 3 counties away from my county that I live in, as I've searched out all my counties that are surrounding my home site. So I got 3 counties in North Carolina that are just completely searched out. I know, I've been busy. Anyways, this is Cold Creek right there. Well, a tributary of it, just a small little section of it. And we'll follow that. Actually, we gotta go east towards the sun, that way. Keep our eyes open too, because this is some prime country back here for nice old house sites. I found this one on a 1910 map, and I believe it's much older, so we'll see when we get there. See ya. Look at this gorgeous little creek. Nice. There's gold in North Carolina. Still yet to be found. I wonder if there's anything in here. Nice bedrock, that's for sure. Beautiful in the woods today. It is chilly out though. It is cold. For a reason. I believe I found the old road right here. Let's follow this up. The house should be back there somewhere. What do we see? Pachysandra. Pachysandra. And I see some stones right there. Look at all the glass. Roadbed is just shiny with glass in here. Glass and pottery. Look at that. Look at that. See the stone wall right here? Nice. This is probably the chimney. We got some nice cut granite. I would say the house sat right here. It's just gonna be a small one. No telling on that. No telling. Beautiful. We got cut pieces of granite. Now that granite is significant because there's a little town here called Granite, and that was the granite quarry. So probably, most likely, this nice granite came from that spot, and it's all been cut and shaped for cornerstones. Excellent, excellent. We are here. That might be the well or the privy. And it looks like they did a little bit of landscaping here. I assume the house sat right there where that pile of stone is, but we'll look around a little bit more. The best thing to do when you hit a brand new site, immediately drop the detector. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a horseshoe just sitting there. We got mason top. We got some mason bottle. All coming out of the mud. Brick, nice old clay, handmade brick. Got a little stacked stone right there. Looks like the road went straight down this way. Another piece of granite. More stone pile over here. More pachysandra down there, stone. We got a nice little pile of stone right here. Might have been the stable or something. Oh yeah, you can see the outline right here. You see it? Comes over, goes that way. Oh, we got a nice size site in here. Nice size. There's some more brick. Oh yeah, handmade clay brick. 1800s. Yes. Hopefully it's a virgin site and nobody has detected here. We will find out. I'm sure it is a virgin site. Because most people don't venture out like I do into these unknown locations. They're park searchers, you know, which I'm not against park searching. I don't do it anymore myself. I started out doing that, but you know, parks, they're gonna give you what? A little bit of clad coinage, well, a lot of bit of clad coinage, and maybe a jewelry or two, but these old sites, and that's what it's all about. Pulling up that history when these people lived here, survived off the land, the things they dropped, the things they buried. You just never know. Just never know. Let's get in here. Let's fire up the old MX4 and let's get going. See ya. So my settings on a brand new site, I'm gonna go coin and jewelry mode and threshold at 0, disc 0, 8 tones, 50 reject volume, auto mod 1, salt track 0, frequency 0, light, whatever. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. First signal, mason top. And it's an older one too. When you see them deteriorate like that, that's much older. Now with the mason tops, it could be food or it could be moonshine. Just never know. Harvester blade. Yeah, I got something. I don't know if that's part of a furniture piece. Looks like it. Might have decoration on the side. I don't know. Probably part of furniture. Yeah. Cabinet or something. Let's keep going. Got a nice high tone here, but it's when I pinpoint it, it seems like a big target, so it might be iron. I do have it on coin and jewelry, no discrimination. Yeah, it is a piece of iron. I don't know. Plow tip maybe? It's awful thin. No telling. No telling on that one. Super clay soil down there. Super. Let's keep going. And there's part of a plow right there. See, it's a little bit thicker. Nice old plow. Yeah, that's our first horseshoe. I don't think that was hand wrought. That's the kind you purchase in bulk. Early 1900s. There's a nice old mule shoe right there. Very old. Look at how thin it is, and it's very deteriorated. Yes. That's 1800s. big copper signal. See what we get. Yeah, see, there's modern trash here. A little bit. That's a pudding, I think, an old pudding, and I had found the pudding top to it right there. Yeah, so there's a little bit of modern trash. A little bit. Like that seat that belongs to something, that chair. How that got way out here, I don't know. This one's either a shotgun shell, a nickel, which I'm hoping is a V-nickel, or it's just a piece of scrap. Something in the low teens. Oh yeah, that's some clay, huh? Look at that clay. Solid red. Make some nice pottery out of that. Alright, let's break this up and let's see what's in there. It's probably gonna be up in here. There's a piece of glass. Can't tell anything from that. What's that? Lead? Yeah. That's what's giving me a signal. Let me brush that up real quick. Take a peek at it. I think it's a piece of lead. Don't laugh at me. I'll laugh at myself. Yeah, I wear a ring, so I put this little piece over my coil, and sure enough, I heard my ring, and that wasn't the signal. This is just a rock. It is just an old shotgun shell. Hunter trash. Yeah, I know. I'm crazy. What can I say? I do that to myself every time I go metal detecting and I forget I have my ring on. I just start going left and right handed and start, okay, let's move on. Let's find some treasure. Well, not much in that hole, just a piece of something. Iron, don't know. Probably part of a plow or something. But in my haste to get in here and start searching and everything, I forgot to take care of you and let you know where I'm at. I promised you a map. I'll show you where I'm at. I'll show you the map and let you decide. So that's where I'm at. You see the little yellow pinpoint up there? It's probably not focusing. That's where I'm at. I walked through the woods. I parked my motorcycle way over here at the tip of my finger and walked through the woods that way. Let's see. This is hard to do one-handed. That's the site right there. And the old road comes up right there just like that. This is a drainage system that they put in. There's the old road that I followed coming up here. There's a creek over there, and the bigger creek is over here, and that's it. That's where I'm at, up there. In the middle of the woods. So peaceful, beautiful. Pachysandra, vines, and the relic seeker. Yep. Let's go find some relic. That is an old piece of a stovetop. The top plate, which they would have cooked on. Yeah. Well, I found the well. There's the well. It's caving in a little bit. That means over there, where I saw that impression, it's a privy. That's a privy. One thing's for sure, when you find one, you do not leave it undetected. So we're gonna dig down in there real quick and see what's down there. Could be some $1,000, 1,800 bottles. So we gotta check. Man, it's beautiful out here. They got hickories. That's a shagbark hickory right there. Nice tree, solid as a rock. Cedars. Beautiful. We're going down. Going down. Well, I got a piece of glass so far that looks like maybe a milk bottle. Pottery. And we got this nice little iron piece right here. Looks like top to a lid, or top to a pan or something. Nice solid cast iron. There's glass in here. We got a privy. We got one. The best way, hear me again, the best way to get dating evidence of a site is to dig the honey hole. Dig the privy. Find them, dig them. Yeah. And you just be surprised in what you find. Let's dig down and see what we find. Well, that's interesting. There's not a railroad around here for miles. Got some nice clay pottery, little bits of glass, little china so far. And we got a lot of glass starting to come up. A lot of glass down there. And pots. A lot of glass. Nice. Just found that not too long ago. Big old oak leaf on the side of it. Nothing dateable yet. Well, the pottery is dateable. That's a teacup. Used to be. We'll be able to date that. A little something with writing on it. Boy, it looks kind of old to me. Yeah, looks kind of old. Who knows? Might find some awesomeness down in here. Now look at there. There's bottles in there. It's a medicine bottle. Look at all that stuff so far. I'm only a foot down. Hopefully this is a 6-foot hole full of bottles. That blue glass with the bubble in the middle tells the whole story. Yeah. Number 6, blue mason. Number 2, blue mason. Boy, it'd be nice to get a couple of those intact. Getting into the rich layer down there now. This is hard digging because it's all clay. Just have to go slow. It's a piece of iron. Why you would throw that down your privy, I don't know. Keep going. Somebody lost their shoe. What do you suppose? Maybe it was a boot, a laced up boot. What do you suppose they were doing to lose a shoe in a privy? Guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never know on that one. Yeah, we're getting down to that nice rich layer down there. Finally, some fancy. We can date pottery by its pattern. Don't need a script mark entirely, and then you have your 1800s masons. So we got good age at this site, this privy. A lot of masons in there. I didn't bring my scratching tool. I didn't think I'd be digging for bottles, but here I am. When you find them, you gotta dig them. No number on that one. There it is right there. The 1858 Mason, blue Mason. Beautiful. It's only going to get older down there. I just need to find some intact would be nice. Whoops! We can date this jar by it's a ball, by its lettering. It's going to be early. Well, they didn't manage to break that one. It's a little medicine. Yeah, check out this thing too. That would have been nice, whatever that was for. Big chunk of glass. Look at all that glass coming up. And there's more of it. They threw rocks in here, big rocks, so it crushed everything on top. Might find something that's not broken. Oh, that would have been nice. I don't know if it was a candy dish like that, or if it was the base to something bigger. Might have been the base to that. Well, it's not really the same glass. I don't know. Maybe I'll find the rest in there. Boulders in there. There's a nice burn layer down there. Ash, like they dumped in their ash from their fireplace. No, it's still going. It's still going. Are we gonna get a script mark maybe? No. I think that goes to this. Yup, that's it. That's the one. Right there. Some kind of bowl. Looks like they threw it in the fire or something. That's all the glass so far. I'm getting down to another nice layer, but man, everything is broken. Except for that. We got one. We got a bottle down there. I'm gonna be real gentle with it because it's in the burn layer down there. Let me keep going. I don't know what would have came in that. It's nice. There's nothing on it. But that came out of the burn layer, so it survived. That means other things might have survived. Oh, there's bottles down there. Look at the seeds in it. The seeds are the little air bubbles. It's missing half its base. My wife loves it when I wipe my dirt all over my clothes. I'm gonna put you right here for a second. Let me see if I can get that cleaned off. ACW 1913-ish. Beautiful. And that came from down there. I just took one big scoop down and pulled it up. Alright, still going down. Yeah, we got one showing down there. Some medicine. Nice. Air bubbles in it. Is this going to be the same thing? Nothing on it. It's a nice corker though. Late 1800s, maybe early 1900s, 1905-ish, probably somewhere around there. It was just sitting right there. And we got another one of these. I'll have to look those up and see what they are. Starting to get the bottles. Yep. That would have been a drinking glass. And we got a medicine right there. Nothing on it. It's got some age though. It has the bubbles in it. I forget if that's 1921 or 1912 is when they came out with new ways to improve glass from having bubbles in it. I think it's 12. This looks like a little pill bottle, maybe. Little amber pill bottle. That's a cork top flask right there. Oh, man. That's primitive looking, too. Late 1800s. Yeah. I got stuff coming from down here. It's all cork tops. Oh, that would have been a nice one. Another one of those, whatever you want to call them. There's some broken stuff in there. Oh, I'm feeling whole bottles down there. And there's a whole one right there. You see it right there? You see the lip? I'm gonna have to take this out right here. We're gonna have to go over that way too, because there's more glass that way. Alright, let me work on that. Okay, let's see if it's whole. Oh, let's get that brick out of there. Oh, yes. Look at that. It's a People's. Wow, it's full of water too. The People's Healing Liniment. The Laxfos Company Incorporated. That's a laxative. Nice. Beautiful bottle right there. What do you think? Nice for a privy in the middle of the woods. It just out in the middle of nowhere, and you make money. All these bottles are worth something. Yeah, especially that one. Let me clean up this mess. You see there's a burn layer in there. I think they just tossed in their ashes is what it looks like. I gotta get this big root out, dig around here, and go down deeper. Now we might have another one wanting to come up. Oh, gentle, gentle. There we go. nice, very nice. Looks like another bottle right there. Oh, it's broken. Pure drugs, our specialty. Bummer on that one. I'm trying to read it. Prescription work. Pure drugs. And that would have been nice right there. You gotta dig so gently in here. I don't have my scratcher with me. There's a lot of broken stuff. A lot of Masons. It's a number 5. It seems like all the bottles want to go that way, so I'm going to take this out. I'll be right back. Oh, we got bottles coming up. There's an amber. Oh, looks like another one back there too. Man, I wish I had a poking stick. Long neck on it. Oh my goodness. That sucker's in there. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. What does that say? Malt Diastase Company, New York. Oh, that is a beautiful bottle right there. Beautiful. See if there's anything on the base. Nothing. Oh, yeah, besides some scratches on it. That's a nice amber right there. Beautiful bottle. And we got something else down in there. Got something broken right there. It's preventing me from... Well, I'm going to gently get this out and I'll bring you back. Okay, here we go. What are we going to get? Oh, broken. Oh. Is that a beer? root beer, I think. Hires, registered, all rights reserved. Might have been a root beer of some sort. Let's see the patent date on the bottom. All I'm doing is smearing mud around. That's why I use my shirt. My wife doesn't understand that. Or my pants. Just said patented for IWM with a 3. Oh, bummer on that. We got something else poking up at us right there. Oh, this is some clay. Oh, got it. Oh, it's a Groves Tasteless Chill Tonic, St. Louis, Missouri. Nice. Keep that. There's my bottles up there. I need to keep digging down. Nice old clay doorknob. See if I can shine it up for you. These are the nice ones. Look at that. I'll save that one. Poking around, I think I hit the bottom. Oh, we got a spoon. I was wondering about that. Usually you find tons of these. That's a nice shape one. Just dropped in there yesterday. Nice. Well, that was a straight-sided Coca-Cola. Made in Concord, North Carolina. Bummer. Might be more. Nice little ink. Just tunneling my way. Tunneling through, knocking stuff down, and getting ready to fill the hole. Well, that's it. I'm gonna fill this hole in. We got a dozen or so keepers, that's for sure. Tons of glass, a lot of broken stuff. When I saw those straight-sided coats, I started tunneling and digging, but no, nothing else. I suppose I can still tunnel this side a little bit more and see. But for the most part, the extent of the bottles were over here. Horseshoe. And it wasn't very deep. It wasn't a very deep privy, but a privy. Yes. I apologize. I know I'm wearing my White's metal detecting hat. I meant to come out metal detecting, and I'm still gonna go metal detecting, but you can't leave these honey holes just sitting here when you know about them. You gotta dig them because you find some nice stuff, you know. So some nice stuff. Yeah. Moving on. Let's go detecting. That looks like a tool. Had a wooden handle on it for prying up nails. Yeah. See that? Yep. Maybe used when he built this house. Who knows? That would have been a single tree ring. Just a binding to strengthen the wood. Now we got something that might be interesting here. brush that off real quick and see what it says. Get my brush out. Alright, can we read that? Vacuum. Gasoline system. That came off of an old vehicle. Gasoline vacuum system. With all these electrical points on it. No telling. Not sure on the age on that one. Nice old homemade brick. Look at that. Clinker brick. Beautiful. Let's keep looking. I think this might have been barn area over here maybe, and then the house over on the other side. I keep finding a lot of barnish stuff. Oh, that'll make a nice little decoration on its own. It's a little hinge with tiny little square nails in it. Could have went to a trunk or something like that. Even a cabinet. Yeah. Cool. Got an old fork, iron, which is nice and old, and some piece of steel plate. This obviously was a dump area right here. It's loaded with iron, stuff like that. Now I've got a piece of chain with a rigger's loop on it. No telling. Probably the plow. Look. There's another privy. See it? We'll have to get that another time. I don't know, I'm thinking button or shotgun shell. Oh, that's a little one. It's a little shotgun shell. Yep. Little tiny thing, wow. Yeah, we may have a coin somewhere in here. Reading, well, might be something else. Alright, this coin in jewelry mode. I thought maybe a range guide, but no, I don't think so. Just a piece of chain on a rigging loop. Boy, that is a nice signal. It was reading like a small signal though. Huh. It was deep. Way down there. Oh well, moving on. Yep, that's a privy. That might be the first privy to this house. It was brick lined. It had a little structure going around it, brick structure. That's probably with a full of straight-sided cokes, and I don't have time to dig that. Just keep metal detecting. Maybe come back tomorrow. Yeah, we got a nice sounding signal right in this pile next to the privy. Well, it's a light bulb socket, but there is no way they had electricity out here. There's no poles or anything coming out this way. Maybe somebody gave that to him or something as a joke. Here, try this. This is like a new invention. Now, it's a light bulb socket. We don't have electricity here. There's no electricity. None. Somebody's old-time jackknife next to the loo. Probably had wood handles. Or Bakelite. Well, Bakelite would still be around. There's no script mark on it. Of course, like always, to get to these deep signals, we gotta get through the roots. Oh, I gotta sharpen this. Gotta sharpen it. There's something way down there, and this is hard digging in there for some reason. Let me see if I can get it. Well, if it didn't give me an Indian head penny signal, I would have never beat through that many roots. Oh my goodness. That's why it's so tiring, metal detecting in the woods. But digging through all those roots. Let's see if the signal's out. It's out. Oh, good. Hopefully it's worth my trouble. Where are you? That sounds chunky, like iron. But it also gives a good signal. Yeah, that's why. A piece of chain link. It's that shape. And that was underneath a lot of roots. That took a lot of energy to get. Darn it. Well, I finally figured this place out, so yeah, over the privy that I dug is over there, and all that over there, of course, there must have been a barn structure or something like that right there, and it had a fireplace, and that's why I'm finding there's two privies back there so far. This is the main structure. This is the house. This is where all the brick are coming from. This is another chimney, and this is where the house sat, right here, and then the barn structure and everything sat in the back. You can see the chimney fell over right here, and this is the chimney debris. So that's nice to know. Now I know where the house is, and the barn, and the privies, and the well. I mean, we got everything at this site. We just need to start finding some decent stuff. Just finding iron objects right now. If I come back tomorrow, I'll put it on relic mode, and that always seems to do a lot better. Coin and jewelry, I like to hit sites for the very first time with that, just to get the high tones, the near surface high tones, because I don't think coin and jewelry does as well with depth as relic mode. So we'll come in with relic mode and sweep up in here and see what we find. Probably find a lot more stuff for sure, but yeah, let me tool around this house area and see what happens. Well, that's the original old road down there. You can see it, the dark band, and it comes up right on the top of this little hill right here, right up there. The house sat, And across from that, this is the house right here. This is the corner with a fireplace right there. Now we're inside the house. It's pretty big. It extends all the way over to that corner right there. And then it comes up this way. It's square. The well is over there. The privy I dug is back there, and the other one I found is back there, and there was a barn or something back there, and a lot of iron dumping. I think I was searching wrong. I should have had it on relic mode to begin with, but you know, that's the way it goes. I say that because these old sites mostly gonna have iron objects anyways. Very, very few non-ferrous targets. And when you do find non-ferrous targets, they're usually gonna be copper or brass or what do you call that? Lead and pewter and stuff like that. But mostly gonna be iron relics. So we'll have to get in there. Now I was digging iron, but I wasn't digging the good iron. And that's coin and jewelry mode for you. So we'll have to get in there with the relic mode and actually start locating some real stuff. I think I'm going to come tomorrow to dig out that other privy, because I think that's the older one. And I think the one I was digging in was the one they built second, because it's in an odd location. It's kind of down a hill and stuff like that. The other one is straight off the back. If you were going to it from your house, it would be straight out back. So we're gonna hit that one first. Anyways, I got a nice long walk back to my motorcycle. Yeah, I got a motorcycle today. Oh, I'm so tired. I am tuckered out. I don't know if I took that path or this path. I took that path. I remember the deer prints in the mud. All this up here would have been farmed. Most likely would have had farm going on, growing some kind of crop. Probably tobacco way back in the day, or cotton, or who knows. But anyway, let me get out of here, and I'll see you at the motorcycle. Still walking. I can't remember the exact way I came in. I'm pretty sure it was up the hill. Really ought to start bringing my compass with me. Beautiful in the woods today. Beautiful day. That's the highway over there. Pretty loud. Okay. Almost there. I can feel it. I think I'm getting closer. I need to start marking my trail. Why are all these beech trees turned on and mine isn't? I got a beech tree in my yard that I planted about 10 years ago. And the leaves haven't come back yet. Yeah, that's the little access road that I came in on. Alright, good. Yeah, I definitely took the scenic route going back. Okay. Yeah. There's my bike up there. I didn't want to come down here. thought maybe it'd be too wet. Couldn't really see this morning. It was kind of dark out. There it is. Untouched. That's my biggest fear, is somebody coming and messing with my motorcycle. That's why you ride a motorcycle, so you can put it in the woods like that. Out of sight, out of mind. That's it. That's it for me. I'm going home. I'm hungry. A lot of people ask me how I get my metal detector on my motorcycle with a full bag of stuff and all that. Well, it's simple, really. That's how I do it. My metal detector, shovel, and everything is in a small bag, waterproof and all that. My bottles and my water and everything, and rain gear and all that in that bag. And just, you know, a couple little of these cinch downs, and there you go. Perfect. No sweat. My goodness, did it warm up. Wow, it was chilly this morning. Alright, I'm out of here. So I'm coming back tomorrow, and I'm going to dig out that other privy. I'm hoping it's older. I'm thinking it is. So maybe we'll get some actual, real, not broken straight-sided cokes out of there. I found 2 of them that were broken. Those would be nice. But I have some nice bottles too. So anyways, I set out to go metal detecting. I guess I went metal detecting, but not very much. I found a privy. I found 2 privies. Had to dig them. Sorry, that's just the way it is. So I'll be back tomorrow. We'll throw it in relic mode and basically do a little better job finding the relics at that site, because, you know, that counts too. But look at that. I guess they're out. Pretty little butterfly. Checking out my motorcycle. Let's go for a ride. Anywho, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next hunt tomorrow.